Okay, we are back. Back live. And something weird happened, and I don't know what, but suddenly everything was gone. But we are back. So I hope I hope everyone can still hear us, that nothing of the other things crashed as well. But it seems all okay for the rest, I believe. Now, we were about to watch a video together just before everything collapsed. So let me go back to try to bring you that video. Okay. So that is back. That is good.
And the video is tactile.
Exactly.
Do we watch it from the beginning again then, right? I
Yes,
guess.
we will watch it from the beginning. I'm
Sure,
just
okay.
fixing the scene right now because it lost the window capture. But we are back. So I will transition already again into that scene. And we will just have another beautiful countdown, and hopefully not a countdown into Black Oblivion,
Okay.
but into watching a beautiful video. Let's see. You guys are ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, play.
I really like that it is like visual arts also. It's so cool.
Yeah, we can go into that a little bit actually, because the video is made by Conqueror Boss and by LiveStreaming and Ochoa, with whom we did some other events as well in the past. It's a fascinating company with a beautiful mission statement behind it, working in inclusivity. And we had a beautiful interview with LiveStream first. Then we had our very first ever live stream actually with Conqueror Boss Company. We were streaming live between Colombia, Holland and Germany at the time, with guests from all over, which was beautiful. And then as well, LiveStream joined us again for another interview / live stream that we had for our people that follow us in Discord. Those people could see it live, which was a conversation with LiveStream, Mariona and Lisanne van Berlo about gender, feminism and equality. But Danny, you were talking about this stylistic visual art style of the video, and what fascinates me about this video again and again is just that it didn't start out as this stop motion hand painted animation, but it's actually a normal video filmed with a camera, and then they were editing that first into a video, still just a normal video, and then LiveStream went in and rotoscoped and hand painted every single frame of this video to make this animation from it, which is super fascinating and a lot of work. and it's beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of work. I can fucking imagine. But I think it's also really worth it because,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, we have a lot of dance in Capta, laVie, right? But people that also
is-
push it more, you know, it just, we need to really clap, you know, because it's just an
Yes, it's
piece.
adding a complete new layer somewhat to things. It's still very much dance, but in a very different approach, through a different medium, through the medium of video in that case, and not just documentary video, but video in its own simplistic form in a way.
Yeah, and also it's kind of, by doing it in this way, the importance of who is dancing is not anymore important, you know, it's more
Yeah,
about the movement, right? And the texture and also the signs because they speak
exactly.
like the how
That
it's
is
called in
the
English? The left,
just
the
sign
deaf
language. But
sign language.
yes, that's the other big point. I mentioned it before about that they are working inclusive, but exactly this thing. Okay, it doesn't matter who's moving anymore in a way, because it's a step further away from reality, let's say. So it makes it very different how we connect and see those moving figures. And then what you just mentioned, the hand signs, which was a big inspiration for the video itself, to make it as accessible as possible. And those signs do not tell a secret story to everybody that we can understand sign language. That's not the case. Um, but it's very much inspired by that and the movement quality through that, and therefore bringing in attention somewhat as well to people with disabilities in
Because
various ways.
can, can you understand sign language,
No,
Jacob? Some of
I don't.
okay. And you, Pietro, can you imagine? No, okay. Okay. No, because you said about the secret message for the people who understand it, and I was like,
Well, I
maybe
was
you are one
talking.
of the.
No, but that is something that I was talking about as well in the interview I did with laVie together. Um, and it was very important for her as well that there is no separation again between people that do and do not understand sign language here,
But
so that it's
do,
equal for everyone.
did she tell the meaning about it? Do we know what's the meaning, even if it's not important?
There is no meaning
Ah,
behind those symbols. There isn't.
it's just random.
It didn't
Or
start out random. Like they started from text, let's say, transforming that into dance, focusing more on the movement and looking further. Okay, what movements from this now fit into the physical aspect that we are looking for in this video? So it starts from something concrete, and then it's being more and more abstracted, which was the same path as well that the visual information, like the video, took as well.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Has any of
Yeah,
you watched the original actual video?
no.
No, I don't. I've never seen it. I don't know if it exists still, but that's
Yeah.
something to
Because
ask
I wanted
laVie.
to suggest Danny to reproduce it in a dance class. Because
I mean,
some
that
of the
could be
moves
interesting to go the other way around now, right? To try to take this
exactly,
very abstract thing and make it concrete.
exactly, and see how far we land from the original.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Actually, I also had a phase in my teenager times about trying to learn uh, sign symbols, you know, and then I was having my notebook and I was saying, this is me, you know, and I was like just imagining, you know, how we could use these sign languages to create dance and performances, right? And then when I saw that, it really touched me like, wow. And I think Concuerpos is one of the most inspiring companies to see people with this kind of discapacities pushing their boundaries, right, and going beyond. And I really recommend it to all of you that are watching this live streaming that you should go and check Concuerpos. They have a YouTube channel, they have Instagram, and they also have Patreon if you would love to support them. Then just go and take a look and observe, because right now are happening the Olympic Games, right? But not most of the
Yes.
people know that the Paralympic Games also exist. And I think most of the time the Paralympic Games can inspire you and really feel like, whoa, this leg that doesn't have a leg is capable of swimming and being the first person, or people that play petanca, you know, this ball that you throw it, people with huge discapacities just pulling the ball with the stick, you know. And then this can happen also with art, you know, there's no boundary, you know, it's just here. And I think it really encouraged people to go for it. Yeah, thank you, con cuerpos. I'm just really grateful that you exist.
Yes, definitely. I mean, there is a reason why we did so many things together in the end, and still in contact as well, because we really enjoy their work and want to promote it. But as you might have noticed already, there is already a next link in your inbox, both on YouTube as well as in WhatsApp, for the next video that is lined up.
Oh my god. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, actually
I
the
will
chat
already
it,
transition to that screen.
but man, the all the other links that we sent, it kind of disappear here in the when we had this
Yes,
technical
they're in
problem.
the, but in the end you will be able to see it as two separate videos, but we will just put them together and upload them as one single. So you will not notice this weird awkward cut that there was in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I will do some video editing magic.
Okay.
So we will do that. But you guys are ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Because then we say play in 3, 2, 1, and we go. For Grass Concrete number 2 from the Beehive Collective. Now, the Beehive Collective is another artist collective here in Rotterdam, where we are as well. And they're some lovely people, and we enjoy having them with us here in our YouTube crew, let's say. And you've probably noticed already some more content that this lovely collective produced, next to being guest in our last live stream as well. There you've seen them before, and more of them is still to come as well.
They have a lot of potential to create a lot of things.
Yes, and they are motivated and they are working hard. I'll put the volume a little bit louder from the video.
Where do I go now? Understand my concern, but this is a life-changing decision.
But again, if you want to
Why
watch
do I
the
take
video
so
without
seriously
our
every step
talking
I
over
take?
it, you can find the link in the chat on the side.
From here, I have no directions.
And this is the second part actually of
Only
the
destination.
this, let's say, show or series of episodes. We don't know
And
how
where does
many,
it lead?
but the first episode that
Does
I
it
saw,
fall from my hands?
I had so much fun. They were doing it in her room, you know, in the
Yes.
room, and
Or from my
I don't know,
head-
it's just like other ways of perceiving, right? And with the talking of the voice, it just yeah. Sorry, it's because now she was like, hey, and I was like, okay.
She's speaking directly to you, Danny.
Yeah.
It
And
pulls
it's just,
from a remote,
I think it's like
irrational place.
a treatment for your brain, right?
cannot
Like, how do you see
identify
things and
yet.
how they watch things.
Exactly, just such a different perspective and different approach, and it's very refreshing to see.
Yes.
And for me, really,
Instinct
what
is a
says
strange phenomena.
is the big message in those
It is
videos as well is a lot
fugacious
of just do and make,
Sudden,
and things will happen and
silent,
things are coming
an
out of it.
explosive impulse.
Mm. Yeah, and if you love what you're seeing, every Wednesday we'll be posting
fans.
content. Then just keep open your eyes and see what they can surprise us with.
He looked at me. Wait,
I love this part.
am I scary?
Are you when the guy comes to the girl?
Maybe I am not scary, but he is afraid.
Maybe I'm not scary, but he's afraid. Ooh.
But I am
And
not
it looks also like
afraid.
the GTA, right? GTA or that game of now it's in front of the
The
car, you
cars are
know.
too old.
All right. Yeah, I am. Maybe I'm afraid. I'm scared. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of long silence, of the dark, of hospitals, of forgetting the stove on. I'm afraid of confronting my deepest desire of truth. I'm afraid of nuclear war, of my past, of empty buildings at night and being the only one inside. I'm afraid of my future. I'm afraid of strangers walking behind me at night or intense, prolongated look in the eyes. And sometimes I look at the sky, to the sun, to my heart, and through the heart I see the flowers around. And when I see the flowers, I always slow down. While observing them,
And I think they
I don't
create
ask myself
all
why
their
am I
content
alive,
with
but
just a
rather
phone,
question
you
my
know.
constant existential concern with the meaning of life.
I mean, phones nowadays are
And for that little
good.
moment, celestial
Yeah,
sorrow
yeah.
My phone
leaves the
is filming
space
in
for a
4K as well,
heartful,
and all those kind of things, and
earthful,
good colors
delightful
as well,
joy.
good quality. As long
And
as
for
you
all
have
the
enough
fun
light,
of the city
phone
light,
cameras.
I'm a city light again.
So in
I'm a
other
city like
words,
again.
there is no excuse if you do not have crazy equipment to not still be creative and to make things, because you don't need the crazy camera. You
No,
can
actually,
do
we
a
also
lot
had,
with other things.
yeah, we also had Cowboy, right? That he also did the
Yes,
movie with
exactly.
the phone. Then the only
Yes.
limitation is here.
Exactly. Very
Guys, this
true,
is
very
beautiful.
true.
I'm almost moved by this video. She's
What do you mean by I'm
the
almost moved?
I'm a rock-hearted person, so I don't move. I don't let myself move very easily. Yeah, yeah, she does a good job.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
indeed.
does. She does. But yeah, guys, every Wednesday you will see new content from them. Just check it every time on YouTube and you will go into their trip, you know, how do they think, all the researches that they are doing.
She's got something for these city lights, no? They're almost a theme in her videos. She's somehow.
Well, it's just in front of the place that they're living, so they're a lot there, so it's very much inviting to be used as a location.
Yeah, but I think it also in a video shot in her room, she was being a city light again.
Yes.
It's true.
An element
Yeah.
in her life that we that's
Now,
recurring.
now we need to prove if the city light is something on their topic, you know, and see if in the third part it also appears again.
Let's just sit and wait, and we will see. But that's an interesting question. I like it.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. So
Danny, maybe
I
you
sent you guys
mention,
already the next link to the next video, actually. But of course, we can keep talking a little bit. Or do you want to
what
move
is
on already?
that Danny also presents. We have this collaboration with Beehive, but they're not the only ones, right? There's
Exactly.
also
That's what we are
other.
gonna see now, actually.
There is one other very new collaboration coming up just now. If you already opened the link that I've sent to you, Pietro.
Open.
Open. You are ready? Danny, how about you?
No, it's loading.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Great. And it is some people that we've seen earlier on today already. In fact, we started with them. And they produced some more things as well. And those two are, of course, Camila and Catalina Sabella. And they created some instructions for a moving body. And here's part number 1 of that. Let's watch it together. I forgot the countdown. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, I will go back to 0. Okay, countdown. We press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
It looks like someone is farting in the first.
Yes, but I love it. Exactly, that's why I love it.
Yeah, and I think they are really doing a good mission, right? Because they are from Argentina, and there we talk also in the interview that the qualities and the support from the government, and it's really high, you know. And I think by doing those kind of actions and challenging people and bringing more kind of these videos, also this girl, this young girl doing also and interacting with that.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Baby, should relax.
It's very much for me just an invitation to get moving. I mean, dance starts a lot out of those prompts that they were showing there in the beginning. And so many people say, but I cannot dance. But it's not about those typical images you have in your head of dance with crazy ballet technique, etc. But all of those things that we see here right now can be considered dance in a way. Even licking the toilet paper, it's performance, it's doing something different than your normal life. Bringing things into research.
It doesn't make you feel something with the toilet paper, because it feels like what's gonna be the taste.
Well, I've ate toilet paper before, so I know how it tastes. So it didn't trigger that in me.
I don't want to know under what circumstances, Jacob.
It was clean. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like she, for example, the Luca, she's amazing. I love it. Him too, just creative.
And they will be posting actually each 15 days, not every week, but each 2 weeks they will be post something.
Every 14 days.
On the 14 days, yes. Every Tuesday. No, not every Tuesday.
Every second Tuesday.
Yes. Thank you.
And here actually in the suggestion that YouTube is giving, we actually see yet another partner. Let's switch over. Voila. So there we have seen yet another partner that is publishing content on our channel. And that is Lucas with the Lucas Weaver Show.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now,
Yes.
maybe you guys can tell a little bit about him and what he is doing. As
I think Pietro
it's
should
also
go.
interviews and things, so we won't watch something of him, but he's a good friend of Pietro. So Pietro, maybe you can tell us a little bit, or not us, but the audience.
Yeah, sure. Lucas is a colleague of mine, actually. That's how we met. And he's just a very funny person to talk to. He's the kind of guy that you throw in a topic and he's gonna go on for 2 hours. You can just sit there and nod, and he's just gonna, walk you through his thoughts, his life, his whatever he's thinking. And it sounds boring, but it's actually quite interesting. He manages to keep your attention alive for all the time, because he really has a gift for speaking and for being entertaining when he speaks. Actually, at the same time, he started this podcast recently, and one of the tips I gave him at the beginning was I think you're talking too much in your podcast. Like, let the other person speak more because, I know him very well by now, and when he interviews his guests, they're all very interesting subjects. They've done something in their lives that is very special. So I'm like, dude, let them talk. They have something more interesting to tell than you do. So I think he's really improving. Not that I could teach him anything, but I really think that his podcasts are pretty cool. So I encourage everybody to give it a try. Podcasts are I think are very personal. Like if you feel the connection with the interviewer and with the subject, that's good. If not, amen. It's not meant to be for everybody. But I think he does a really good job. And as I said, he talks to very interesting people, that primarily entrepreneurs. So people that have given it a shot to life in a somewhat special way, in their own way, trying to think out of the box.
Being
Uh,
artists
it's beautiful.
through that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it was like a couple of weeks ago. I met him when we had a party here together
Yeah.
with you guys, and he's a nice guy. I very much enjoyed him, and it's fun. It's nice. So
You
that
spoke to
again,
pride.
a complete different aspect again to the other content that is on our channel. A much more change of perspective and point of view, which is enriching all the things that you can find here on Capta laVie. Lots of stuff. Now we are about 1 hour online already, so we would slowly be coming to an end, unless of course there is still something that you guys really want to watch together for a moment, and that we talk about. I can
For
easily
me,
throw in other things.
I think it's
Otherwise, let's
quite
slowly
well.
wrap it up. I think so too. We
Yeah,
talked about a lot of
a
different
lot.
things, a lot of different aspects, and it was a
Yes.
lot time to digest, I would
Yeah.
say too. Beautiful.
But I
In
think it
that
was
case,
also, let me say something because I think it was really interesting also to do that kind of watching and also talking, because it was not just watching and not doing anything, but it's like, okay, we have that video that you can go and watch it later, but let us now react. And it was like a ping pong, each one was saying something and it was engaging me more to keep developing more the concepts, and I think I really enjoy it for my part. And I hope
yes,
everyone that was watching it could also have a nice
that was and
evening
will.
with us.
Yes,
Yes, and will, of course.
because it will be. You can find the full live stream soon
On
again
YouTube.
as well on our YouTube channel. For the first 2 or 3 days, maybe only as part 1 and part 2. But as I said earlier, there was a weird crash on the technical side. Something went weird. But I will stitch it together and everything will be fine. And you can watch it as one coherent thing. Now, there's one thing that Pietro mentioned, which I want to quickly address, and that was in regards to feedback, etc. So, Pietro said maybe he's not the best to give feedback or whatsoever, but I think you're an amazing person to give feedback because you are audience in that moment. And the same is all the rest of you watching this right now. So we would really love to hear feedback from you over everything that we do essentially. And as this whole event that we are live streaming here right now and are going on to further live stream every last Sunday of the month, is really the moment to create this community that we are talking about, to get together, discuss, and engage with each other. Both here during the live streams, but as well, of course, during all the other videos in the comment section down below or on our Discord server. Now, I should have prepared the link for the Discord server beforehand, but I completely forgot. So I will just very quickly generate a Discord link. Where do I have it saved?
Do you have it?
Yes, I copy the link. And here it is in the YouTube chat. Very good. Perfect. So you can engage there with us as well, or wherever else you want to, whatever is best for you. And with that, we are slowly coming towards an end. Or not slowly, quite rapidly actually. So I would say thank you to you guys, and thank you to all of the artists that have contributed arts or other forms of content or help to the Capta laVie YouTube channel. If you want to be a part of this community as well, then just contact us. If you want to have your videos featured here as well, simply send us a message and we'll arrange everything together. That's all for me. Pietro,
And
Dani.
for me,
For me too.
Perfect.
Love and peace.
Beautiful. Love and peace. And with that, we switch back to here and we'll see you in Dani, other hand. Yes, and I do the top
It's
bits.
so weird.
Oh my gosh. Okay, until next stream, we will have practiced this. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Ciao. See you next time.
ta-da.